I can't, no, I can't enough, can't get enough of your love, I can't get enough of your love. Make me feel like a wreck. I can't get enough of your love, I can't get enough of your love. You make my blood race like a car. I can't get enough, cannot get enough of your love, and I can't get enough of your love. I can't get enough of your love. I burn for you, baby. I crash and burn for you, baby. I cannot get enough of your love, and I can't not get enough of your love, and I can't.
I've never seen you here before.
That's because I'm new. My name's Penny.
Penny, eh? Is that your real name, Penny?
Yes?
Well, I'll bet it is. So, can you see me, Penny, or is this a one-way mirror?
I can see you, sir.
Good. That's the way I like it. You a Portland girl, Penny?
No, I'm from California.
Oh, Cali! I lived in Frisco for a while. San Fran. They call that the city that never sleeps.
Oh. Did you want me to take off my shirt or anything, sir?
Oh no, you're just perfect like that, Penny. So what part of Cali did you live in? SoCal?
Did you want to mail that first class? Oh no, book rate. Really, it feels a little light to be books. Are you sure it isn't cloth or clothing? Oh, it is cloth. It's a cloth book. I make washable art books for children. Oh, you have a child. Well, then you know what I'm talking about. Do I have a child? Yes, her name is Penny. How old is she? She's 12. Oh, I thought you meant how many children do I have? Have 12 children. I adopted them all last year. It's part of a program for bookmakers like myself, so that would be book rate on that. How am I driving so far? I first started driving when I was 5 years old. And since I was just a little girl, I just drove short distances in a little car. It was a kiddie car. My mom would say to me, Penny, you need to stop driving and start playing. She wanted me to play with a ball or swing on a swing. We had a little swing hanging off of the big tree in the front yard. It was a kiddie swing. She would say, Penny, if you don't stop driving, you're gonna end up armless and legless. And then what will you do? And I would say, Mom, you should know I am alert. I am very, very careful.
So what part of Cali did you say you were from?
I'm from the Bay Area.
Oh, really? Whereabouts?
I'm from Berkeley.
Oh, small world. I graduated UC Berkeley. What street did you live on?
Did you want me to bend over or anything, sir?
Oh, no, you're just perfect like that, princess. So what street did you say you lived on?
I didn't. What street did you live on, sir? The thing about walking as compared to driving is that when you're walking, you really don't know what's going to happen to you. You could trip and fall, or get hit by a rock, or like this one time when I was walking to the store to get a soda, I saw this kid up ahead of me on a tricycle, and I didn't think anything. I just thought, kid on a trike. And then the kid turns around and it's, oh no, I knew I'd see this someday. Why today? I just wanted a soda. The kid has no face. He's faceless. It's just smooth and bald, like a blank space to fill in, like learn to draw a face. I knew I'd see it someday. The kid with no face on a trike. But why today? I just wanted a soda. And somehow I can tell that he is laughing at me. Even with no mouth and no sound and no eyes, it is his chin. His chin is shaking in the rhythm of laughter. Ah! It is terrifying. But I know exactly what to do. If he is the kid with no face on a trike, then I know who I am. He is the kid with no face on a trike, I know who I am. If he is the kid with no face on a trike, then I must be the terrified person, and I know exactly what to do. I turned around and ran back down the block. I got in my car and started driving, and, well, as you can see, I never stopped. Here I am, driving along, lying my ass off. So what street did you live on?
I lived on Lake Street.
That's my street. I grew up on that street. How do you know about me?
Oh there, princess. I don't know anything about you. I just came in for a show.
Well, did you live in a house or an apartment on Blake Street?
Me? Why don't you bend over now, Penny? I'd like to see the rear view.
Okay. Did you live in a house or an apartment? How am I driving so far? The thing about walking as compared to driving is that when you're walking, you really don't know what's going to happen to you. You could trip and fall, or you could get hit by a rock or a car, or a person could hit you, could yell at your ass. But while I am driving, I always know that I'm going to die in a car crash. And that is so simple. It just makes me feel relaxed, like I can be myself. Me, I am going blind, but I am holding with drugs. You see me, I see fine. You see, I seem fine. You say, how is your medical condition? Did the doctors ever clear that up? I say, well, as clear your no. Well, as clear your no. I say, see for yourself. Clear as a bell, but you should know I am going blind. I am alert, and I am withholding drugs. No, I am holding with drugs like dexamethasone, sulfacetamide, prednisolone, tobramycin, cyprophloxacin, erythromycin, triceratops, dexamethasone, and all the dinosaurs, Apollo 13, sulfacetamide, Sky and Telescope, Sasquatch in the Snow, NASA Cover-Up, Stegosaurus, Tyrannosaurus Rex, dexamethasone, Bell, as clear, yourself foresee. How am I driving? Did you live in a house or an apartment on Blake Street?
Me? I lived in a house. Did you live in a house, Penny?
I can't answer any more questions, sir. What color was the house?
What color was your house, Penny?
No, I can't answer questions. Could you please go first?
The house was blue and white.
People ask me, they say, Penny, don't you think it's a little unhealthy driving all the time? I mean, you drive to everyone, even strangers. You could be driving to me right now and I wouldn't even know it. And I say, you are right. I'm gonna pull over right now and get out of the car and start walking. And I'm gonna walk and walk and walk and walk.
The house was blue and white, with a big tree in the front yard and a little swing hanging off of the tree. It was a kiddie swing.
Yeah, that was my swing. I lived in that house. If you're the man who lived in the blue and white house, then I must be. If you're the man who lived in the blue and white house, then I must be.
It's a small, small world, Penny.
Don't call me Penny. You know who I am. And you are way too close, sir. Could you please step away from the glass? And walk. And walk. And I'm gonna keep on walking until I find myself. Just kidding. But seriously, I've been driving for so long now that I am armless and legless. But you should know I am alert and I am very, very careful. Every second of every hour of every day of my life. And you can be too. Clowns never lie. And I don't either.
Are you interested in a live fantasy show, sir?
Why, yes, I am interested. I've never seen you here before.
That's 'cause I'm new. My name's Penny.
Penny, eh? Is that your real name, Penny?
Yeah.
Well, I'll bet it is. So can you see me, Penny, or is this a one-way mirror?
I can see you, sir.
Good. That's the way I like it. You a Portland girl, Penny?
Yes, I am. Born and raised.
Is it a burning sensation or an itching sensation? Burning! A shooting pain or a dull pain? Shooting! Shooting gun or shooting star? Star! Movie star or rock star? Movie! Movie about a woman or about a tornado? Woman! Starring Glenn Close or starring Uma Thurman? Uma! Uma falls in love or Uma falls ill? Ill! The audience can tell that Uma is ill because her hands shake or her eyes are red. Red eyes! Uma feels a burning sensation or an itching sensation? Burning! A shooting pain or a dull pain? Shooting! Shooting gun or shooting star? Star! Movie star or rock star? Movie! 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 I'm so glad it's a movie. Receive me. Receive me.
At
Hotel Voulez-Vous.
you are.
Halsey Duster.
Time is.
New Year's Eve.
At.
Hotel Voulez-Vous.
At.
I'm on the lawn behind the
Meeting.
My mother, Lenora.
Checking.
Thank you.
Checking.
Really, thanks for this.
You are.
Halsey Duster.
You will.
Go back.
You will.
Go back.
You will.
Go back.
Nighttime.
Time travel.
Nightlife.
Life on high.
Humans can do.
What can humans do?
Not this.
Not humanly possible.
But possible.
Life on high.
Nightlife.
Time travel.
Nighttime.
It's possible.
Night sky.
Music starts.
Arm awakens.
Arm possession.
Night by arm.
Seeing at night.
By the night of the arm.
By the light of the sky.
It's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
You will.
Go back.
You will.
Go back.
You will.
Go back.
You will.
Go back.
You will. Lenora, come here. I want to show you something. Lenora? Oh, don't go. Don't go away. No, don't go. Receive me. Receive me.
You are.
Halsey Duster.
Time is.
New Year's Eve.
At.
Hotel Voulez-Vous.
At.
Hotel Voulez-Vous. Hotel Voulez-Vous. Oh, there you are, Lenora. It's so good to see you. You look so happy. I know I am. It's the champagne. It's making me sentimental. No, I don't believe I have had the pleasure. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Mr. What did you say your name? What's your name? Receive me, goddammit!
You will.
Go back!
You will.
Go back!
You will.
Stop time!
You are.
Halsey Duster!
You will.
Change history! Oh, of course, Mr. Duster. Well, this is an occasion, isn't it? Lenora, would you excuse us for a moment? I'd like a word alone with Mr. Duster. Mr. Duster, you must leave Hotel Voulez-Vous immediately. Let me explain. In 1 year, you will marry Lenora. No, I know you only just met, but you will marry. And your union will spawn a child by the name of Halsey Duster. Yes, that's me. I will bring nothing but heartache and misery upon you and Lenora, and in the end, we will destroy each other. Yes, exactly, patricide, matricide. Yes, infanticide. Mr. Duster, please do us all a favor and leave this place before you fall in love with my mother. Do you understand me, Mr. Duster? Yes, you've got it. Yes, exactly. Oh, but I don't want to be born, sir. I mean, no offense. You seem like a nice enough guy right now, but you and Lenora will make my life unbearable. I have seen the future, Mr. Duster, and we are not a happy family. Do you understand? Good. I'm so glad we had this chance to talk. Now let's go join Lenora before we all have to say goodbye. Oh, Lenora, there you are. Is there any more champagne left? I'd like to propose a toast. To the children. After all, without the children, we have no future. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Listen up here. These are special instructions for you. Are you in the military? No. Well, if you're in the military, and you can wear a uniform. I'm not in the military. Are you pretty ballerina? If you're pretty ballerina, and You can be in the Nutcracker.
I'm not a pretty ballerina.
Are you a gay man?
No.
If you're a gay man, and you can fuck in the butt with your penis.
I'm not a gay man.
Well, do you know what you are?
Yes.
What are you then?
I'm a submarine.
Oh, then you are in the military.
No, I'm an independent submarine.
Do you swim in the water?
Yes.
Oh, if you swim in the water, then you can be a professional swimmer. You can swim in the 1996 Olympics for the U.S. team. The Olympics are going to be held in Atlanta this year. If you're competing, then you won't have to buy a ticket. Or you can buy a ticket and sell it and use the profit to buy a swimming pool so that you can train. To be in the Olympics, you must begin training when you're very young, like when you're 3. Every day after school, when the other kids are lounging, you must go home to the pool and train and learn your strokes and practice very, very hard. And sure, you'd love to lounge like the other children, but not everyone can lounge. Some of us must train. If nobody trains, who will be in the 1996 Olympics U.S. team in Atlanta? One day, the other kids will turn on the TV and the Olympics will be on. And you've been practicing, you've been learning your strokes, and they will see you, and you will swim like a diva. Are you a professional swimmer?
No, I'm not human. I'm a submarine.
Oh, if you're not human, then you must be a monster. Monsters have feelings too. King Kong cried. You think King Kong didn't cry? King Kong cried. You just couldn't see his tears because of the fur.
This is the story about a walk around the block. And yes, this is a love story. He needed to walk down the block to the store. But instead of just walking the one block, A to B, he decided to walk around the block, A to D to C to B. He did this for no reason at all. Well, he never made it to B. He ran into her on C. They married, and this proves the F-A-T-E, for fate, for the last 16 years, she has been consciously aware of the fact that he is not really her type. Their son is, of course, a huge believer in the F-A-T-E. He always walks the A to D to C to B. Sometimes even the A to D to C to B to A again. The A to D to C to B to A to D to C to B around the block, again and again, for hours. In some ways, he is kind of a fun-loving father. For example, every 3 months he pops popcorn and brings out the records. They are records from his past. His wife and son really enjoy record night. Sometimes he even sings along for a few notes. The A to D to C to B. Just A to B, no go. Never would have met her. Gotta walk the F-A-T-E. For fate. For is not really her type. But his story about the A to D to C to B is pretty impressive. It does seem to prove the fate. She guesses she is a believer in the FATE. They are records from his past. They are golden oldies. They are oldies but goodies. They are the only records in the house. Record night is fun for everyone, but the rest of the time he prefers it if the house is completely silent. Their son thinks of music as a tri-yearly occasion. It makes him uncomfortable when the kids at school talk about music in a conversational way. But he knows secretly that he is better than the kids at school because his life is completely silent. And he walks the A to D to C to B to A to D to C to B around the block again and again for hours. She wonders why their son walks around the block again and again like that. She thinks it might have to do with a certain little girlfriend. This thought is a special comfort to her. It is their secret, hers and her son's. When she thinks about their secret, it brings a loving twinkle to her eye. One day, just as their son is about to go out the door, she stops him and asks, "Why do you always walk around the block again and again like that?" And with the loving twinkle in her eye, she asks, "Does it maybe have to do with a certain little girlfriend?" He stares at her. How has she forgotten the walk around the block? This is for fate. The A to D to C to B. Just A to B, no go. Never would have met her. Gotta walk the FATE for fate. He stares at her, but he doesn't say anything. And after this incident, he never talks to her again. She feels robbed. Her special comfort is gone. Their secret. She lies in bed at night asking herself, what did I say wrong? When he thinks of what she said about the certain little girlfriend, when he thinks about the loving twinkle in her eye, he wants to punch her in the face for no reason. No reason at all. A few months later, it is record night again. And for the first time ever, their son does not come downstairs. So he is alone with her and the golden oldies, the records from his past. He asks her, "Do you remember the day we met? The A to D to C to B?" She says, "Of course I do, honey. How could I forget?" She remembers. He decides to sing along for a few notes. The A to D to C. Their son comes pounding down the stairs. He is headed for the door. He trips on the corner of the rug. The record skips. He catches himself. He makes it out the door. It slams. She asks, "What did I say wrong?" It is a violent moment. Outside, their son walks the A to D to C to B to 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 A again. He stops on A. He knows there is no reason to walk the A to D to C to B. No reason at all. From where he is standing on A, he can see B. He's never walked just A to B before. For forward, for fate, for He turns and walks back to the house. Inside, it is still record night. The golden oldies are playing. The A to D to C to B. Remember, this is a love story. The F-A-T-E, for fate, for Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready to fall in love. I was there. I saw you there, and I think you saw me too. Did you see the Arky Girl? Two, I think the Arky Girl is almost perfect. The 3, if the Arky Girl gave me a smooch, I think I would die. The 4, I saw the Arky Girl at the AM PM yesterday. It was cool. 5, do you think she goes to a lot of parties? About 7, did you see the Arky Girl? 8, so sometimes I try not to think about the Arky Girl. Hey, how's it going? 9, if I told funny jokes, do you think the Arky Girl would laugh? Knock, knock, who's there? The Arky Girl. 10, knock, knock, who's there? Sam and Janet. Sam and Janet, who? Sam and Janet evening. When you find your true love standing there beside you. Penny? Where the fuck are you? No, I'm not mad. Where are you? Okay, just stay there, alright? I'm gonna come get you. Okay, bye. Don't talk to anyone, okay? Bye. You guys, I gotta go. Be right back. I had a dream that things were worse than they really are. Things are bad, but not that bad. And the little man said, have you ever been to Reno? It's so fun there. Ha ha! Ha ha! And I said, I don't know how I got here, but I'm not staying. And then you were there. And I was still very, very much in love with you. Remember, this was just a dream. And you said, go with the little man to Reno. I'll catch up with you later. We'll have our second honeymoon. I thought, this is too good to be true. I must be dreaming. I won't move a muscle. And the little man said, have you ever been to Reno? It's so fun there. Ha ha! Ha ha! And so I gave him my arm, and I said, let's go. And then we were on an airplane, but it must have been a flight simulator, because this was just a dream. And I was sitting by the little man, when suddenly I realized that he was one of my customers, and I didn't know what to do. So I said, are you interested in a live fantasy show, sir? It's only $20 for a full nude show, sir. And then the lights went down, and the screen lit up. And I lived in Reno for the rest of my life, and you never showed. You never showed up. I had a dream that things were worse than they really are. Things are bad,